When it comes to seafood, one of the most common questions people ask is, what's the safest choice to eat? With so many options out there, fish, shellfish, crustaceans, it can get confusing, especially since we often hear warnings about mercury, contamination, or even sustainability. Nobody wants to sit down to a delicious seafood meal only to worry afterward if it was a good idea. The truth is, some seafood options are considered safer than others, and knowing which ones to pick can make you feel more confident about what's on your plate. If we're talking about safety in terms of health, one of the top choices is salmon, especially wild-caught salmon. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and important vitamins, and compared to many larger fish, it's lower in mercury. The key is that smaller fish, or fish that don't live very long, tend to be safer because they don't accumulate as many harmful substances in their bodies. That's why salmon, sardines, anchovies, and trout are often recommended as healthy and safe options. Shrimp is another seafood that's generally safe, as long as it's properly cooked and sourced responsibly. It's low in mercury and widely available. However, farmed shrimp in some regions may be exposed to antibiotics or pollution, so it's always best to choose shrimp from trusted suppliers. Similarly, shellfish like scallops and mussels are also good choices, but because they filter water, they should always come from clean waters to avoid contamination. On the other hand, seafood like swordfish, king mackerel, shark, and tilefish are often considered riskier because they contain higher levels of mercury. These are usually larger fish that live longer, so the toxins build up in their system. That's why health experts often recommend avoiding or limiting those types of seafood, especially for children and pregnant women. Safety also isn't just about the fish itself. It's about preparation. No matter what seafood you choose, cooking it thoroughly is one of the best ways to make sure it's safe to eat. Raw seafood, like sushi, can be delicious, but also carries risks if it's not handled correctly. Freezing and proper preparation can reduce those risks, but cooking is always the safer bet. So if you're looking for the safest seafood, your best choices are fish like salmon, sardines, trout, and well-sourced shrimp or shellfish. They're not only safe, but also loaded with nutrients that your body will thank you for. At the end of the day, seafood can be both delicious and safe. You just need to know which ones to pick and how to prepare them. With that knowledge, you can enjoy the flavors of the ocean without worry.